Hey, fellow agents. This is Agent Smith, and we're going to be playing a little Kentucky Route Zero. There's a game by Cardboard Computer and Annapurna, and the previous one that was up. Never played this before, but I want to do a whole bunch of Indiana Jones stuff, but I feel like I should probably break it up. I tended to do a whole series of things, and it's kind of hard to tell whether I should do that if I don't have, like, judgment yet. You know, if people aren't into it, then why would I waste my time running the same game for so long? Anglais. Kentucky Route Zero. So yeah, this is new to me. I've had it for years. I just never played it, and I was looking for something I hadn't tried before. It is not a classic title, but, you know, whatever. Choose a slot. The audio tape. Act 1. Limits and demonstrations. I have no idea what this game is like. I just know it's in my adventure list and came up when I searched for adventure games. So, Act 1, Scene 1. I don't know if this is a mouse game, a controller game. Equus Oils. Yeah, I figured I'd try something different. I like the clean lines of it all. That old school cartoon almost look to it. Can I? Okay. Get the dog. The old hound and a straw hat both have been better days, have seen better days. Moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lizette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. Joseph sits between gas pumps and a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Let's talk to him. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, a lot of tires or something. Lost a tire or something and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did you hear a dog? What's your dog's name? What's his name? That's my boy Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. Driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Hey, I understand. You've got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink. Back at it, there's a dignity in that rhythm. How long have you been working here? I've been working here a number of years. It's pretty okay, you know. I have an advanced degree in a few publications. It's pretty okay here. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side. Oh, well, to get there, you gotta take the Zero. Zero's a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have some wine and lights back up. Happy to have those wine and lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door's back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Okay. What type of game did I get myself into? Basement. Blue's all skinny. Hound doggy. Yo, what kind of basement this guy got going on? Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the table. Conway clears his throat. Have y'all seen a break of have y'all? That's me. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't know there was anyone down here. Did you hear something? Oh, no. Sorry. I was looking at the rules again. Gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Well, yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? Should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Glows in the dark. Alright, well, they're not helping me. I guess I'll find their dice for them. Found a sign. Sign is a dusty, rusty sign. It's bolted onto the wall. It says, these are the rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of a sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Why? Again. Why? Oh, hey, there it is. Turn my light off. Found your game piece. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Oh, Lord, I thought something was going to be there. I don't know if I'm playing a scary game or not. I have no idea. Oh, shit, nobody's here. Where'd they go? Folding chairs are arranged around a worn table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. I'm going to put the dice on the table for these guys. Conway places the 20-sided die on the table. There's a breaker. Power on. That's a pretty cool freaking oil station, a giant horse like that. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez? She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the 0. Password is, damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Are you for real, dude? Whoop, not basement. No, shit, I didn't want to go down there. Click the wrong button. Are they still here? Can I go back and get the dice since apparently, can I want the dice back, man? Kind of feel like I need that now. I question everything. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. I type Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose, the stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. Wheels slide loose. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs in sleep. Light swine. It's not really a poem, but whatever. It is a short story, though. Password apparently was accepted, though. Hey, how's it going in there? Figured it all out? Sure you are. Type it. It's a messages address book. I don't want to snoop in his shit. He's got games. Kind of want to snoop his shit. You know what? Let's look. Message 1 from Donald Hot MK Mail. Message 2 is from account Consolidated Mail. I feel like you might be hearing a thumping noise, and if you are, it's because my wife is watching a movie. All the way on the other side of the house, but I swear she's deaf sometimes. Let's read message 1. From Donald Hot MK Mail. Subject, fragments dim of lovely forms. Message, Joseph, I know it's been a while and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, caves are cold and damp and we are old and lame. Never mind. I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those days in the lab with you and your dear Lula. Maybe you've found your own Xanadu. Well, so have I. End of message. Message 1. Oh yeah, we already did this. Let's take a look at message 2. I know I'm being snoopy, but that's all good. How else will I get to Woodstock? Bad jokes, bad Smith. From accounts consolidated.mail. Account standing urgent. Message. Dear Equus Royals, this is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we have switched you to our low reliability Dirty Power Plus plan. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate? I've never heard that word before. I've seen a lot of words in my life. Immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to Sustained Brownout Select. Sincerely, your friends at Consolidated Power Company. End of message. Alright. This guy's dealing with some money issues. Interesting. I want to see what kind of games he's got on here before I go get my information. I like games that have like more. Games is not real. Oh, boo. I figured there'd be some Solitaire or Minesweeper or something. So let's take a look at the address book. I don't need any of those. He told me to go speak to Marquez, so I guess I'll go to Marquez. Marquez residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the burn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Barn, excuse me, on what I saw. Got it! Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you're down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed the thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here. I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. He's shouting, so I had to shout. Alright, let's just get off his computer. I don't remember any of that information, and I feel like I might have needed to write it down. 100 Londo? Macondo. Sun's gone down. You and Blue better get that on that road if you're gonna make your delivery. Thank you, man. Come on, Blue. Conway scratches behind Blue's right ear. How's it going, Blue? What do you think about this place? Seems like they're really on the rocks. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. There you go. He's a bit odd, isn't he? I guess the night shift will do that to you. Hope the dog stays alright. Conway gets back on the road. Oh, I like that I get to choose that. Okay. What'd my book say? File notes. Directions from the oil. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. East on 65. Northeast. Oh, this is very cool. I like the way they did this. Oh, shit. A barden tree. A tall black oak burns on a hill above the road. What was the rest of it? As soon as you see that ugly tree, that's always on fire. Okay. Oh, there it is. Interesting. I might need a notebook here. Get some paper and stuff out and get some notes ready, just in case, of my own, for extra detail. The Marquez farmhouse. Ooh, meowing cats sneaking in my room. You alright, Blue? Pretty dark out here, huh? If I can borrow you a treat up there. Oh, run back. Then look at the lamp, apparently. Oh, yeah, because we're going up the hill. A street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. I started running to the other direction. I'm going to take this TV up there while we're at it. Hopefully a dog follows. I guess I'll just keep running up there. Yeah, there we go. Kind of see it. We got a little graveyard back here. Creepy. Let's look at it. Family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, and Marquez. Is Marquez dead? And are these the people? Ooh. Are they the people that I saw earlier? Bob, Ben, and Emily. I didn't even think about that. Turn that light switch on. Oh, geez, okay. I was just thinking that, what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I've never been here before. I know. I must seem very strange to you. I was here when this house was built, so it's never been strange to me. Used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed and we built this one. It was very expensive and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something particular here? I drive deliveries for a small antique company. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0, I know. How does she know? Did he call ahead? I'll assume he called ahead. I think everybody's dead. I'm gonna call it now. All ghosts. I really like the stylization of this game, though. That's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? I thought I was right. Mom thought she would have heard ghosts in the static. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally, I mean. Kind of distant, fearful. Oh, just things had to be a certain way. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. I don't trust any of the shit that's going on anymore. I really think those are ghosts underneath the place. I'm pretty sure that Joseph was not real either. Oh, is this what's on that TV? And this woman is not real either. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. What do you keep out in that barn? It used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. That TV is picking up a strong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think that new models are giving her some trouble. Your cousin? That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She's dead. She has a workshop up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Blah. Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the Zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 headed north, and then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. First right. 65 north. First right. Limb. From there, your arrival at the Zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. I don't do female voices very well, so my voice is too bassy, and as far as I know, that's still that way. I really got to think of a way that I can like alter my sound. I can probably up my pitch in those segments, but man, oh man, that editing process would be so long. See, she's not there anymore. Ghost, goddammit. We died in that accident in the beginning. That's what happened. Because we're delivering bottles or some shit. A stove. A disused wood-burning stove is set up in one ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold to the touch. See, the car's gone too now. Did she leave? Sink. An abandoned spider web stretches across the bottom of a saucepan. The skillet is seasoned with dust. I wanted to go downstairs, but I guess that's not an option. Outside. Now let's walk this creepy ass route back. I'm kind of interested though in seeing if I can get to the can I? No. I really would like to look out back. To the truck. Oh, 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 oh. I hear the owl. Didn't see an owl. Hey, Blue. I wonder if this is licensed. If it is, I really don't care. I enjoy this stuff anyway. There's some horses out there behind the house. Remember the horses that you and Lizette and Ira had? I miss them sometimes, those horses. Huh. Interesting. Those could have also been because there were instruments in the other one. I wonder. A museum. Okay, now I'm getting nosy. Sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. I'm interested in finding this woman's cousin and fixing that TV, but I guess it wouldn't make a difference, would it? I'm gonna take a look at the museum real quick. I should be getting a Kentucky Route Zero straight up, but Conway steps through the museum doors. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Walk to the hallway or through the glass doors. Look at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A 3-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. I like this. This is like a text adventure with graphics. It's a beautiful idea. Let's go down the hallway. Conway walks down the hallway to the left. Conway's steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls, and the hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Oh, let's look at the boxes. Conway examines the boxes on the wall. The first box, just a few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Okay. And the display case. Examining the darkened display case. The display case is several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Interesting. Return to the entrance. The book lies upon the table in the center of the room. The open hallway to the left, a large glass door. The path behind. Let's see if I can go through the door. Probably blocked. Glass doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. I really want to know. If I can I? Conway applies more force to the doors and the glass shatters. Somewhere ahead, a light switches on. After a moment, it switches off. The room is dark again, and the floor is covered in broken glass. Now let's walk through. Broken glass grinds under Conway's boots as he walks down the hall. He has a feeling of being in a larger space. Very little light reaches the far end of the hallway. Feel the walls. Run my hands along the walls. The walls are completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. There's going to be glass on the floor. I don't know if that's a good idea. Conway kneels and runs his hands along the floor. The floor is completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. Interesting. Well, should have probably not broken into that place, but alrighty. Let's head back out to the car. That's interesting. So there's all kinds of locations to explore. I'm sorry. What just happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, I bumped the mouse, probably. Interesting. Exit the museum. Alright. And drive away. I'm just doing a little exploration around the area. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I have fuel to worry about or anything, so... Nolan Dam Road. Union Light Dog Creek Road. Cub Run Road. Cherry Creek. Or Cherry Spring. Gap Hill. I thought she had mentioned a place in that conversation. I guess I should have took notes. Shannon's Workshop. Directions from the Marquez Farm. Oh, okay, there we go. Up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Perfect. Up north a ways by the lake. Thank you. this lake here or a lake further north? Wax Road. Oh boy, I get a lot of vibration. Here it is, bait shop. I guess the roads are all bad out here. Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, "Live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips, and beer." A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. Want to see that flyer real quick? Reads the flyer. Computer printed type in bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. Like it's sick. TV repair, no model, too old. Inquire within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Let's head on in. Conway enters the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from the entrance of the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Let's look at them tanks. Conway approaches the tanks. The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely gray. The second is muddy pink. The third is clear, but shiny. Silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. So the first one is vaguely gray, pink, and silver. Just look at them all. Conway reaches into the first tank. I didn't say reach in, just look at. Conway's hand brushes against something roughly the size of his palm. Reach deeper into the tank. Conway's hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface as he runs his fingers along the bottom. A bead of sweat bridges the inches from his temple to the water's surface. Something bites his forearm. He recoils. This is so weird. I like it, but this is weird. Let's check out that second tank. It's kind of red. Reaches in the second tank. Conway's fingers slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Reach deeper in. As his elbow passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Let's check out the silver one. I don't know why I'm reaching. Can I just look at them? Jeez. Conway reaches into the third tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, you can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Let's get it. Conway reaches deeper into the tank. The tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now, and he has the sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close. He lays on the rooftop, near shingles, rough beneath his back, swelling in the moon sun. He is exhausted. They must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface, his wrists from breaking old sealant, his fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could be the harm? Maybe a shot at the counter, just to get his eyes open, then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Cumberland. Put that on my stuff. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall, nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. That's why I passed out. He helps Conway to his feet. looks at him pitifully and returns to the cash register. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, and rods, as we're back in the aisles again. Okay, so I got a vision in that. That was pretty cool, but I probably should have touched that. Probably would have made more sense. I need to start thinking reel. I bet this guy would have told me about that beforehand. But that was pretty interesting. Let's approach the counter. Wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Okay, so how about them Knicks? The cashier switches on the radio and AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his question. Let's ask about Shannon Marquez. A handwritten sign at the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, and then points it out to Conway. I'll just read the note because this guy is weirdly a douche. Conway reads the workshop notes. Weaver, I got your message. I've left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way. Shannon. The old mine. Is there any information where that is? I don't know why I'm pursuing this television for this ghost, but whatever. I guess there's nothing else for us to do. Narrow aisles crowd. Boop. Alright. I guess we'll go out more. Do these roads just keep going? Because they're kind of dotted off the edges of my map, but I don't know if that's an aesthetic thing or not. Interesting. Yes. Lots of stuff. I like that it keeps going back through the things for you, though. Let us drive away. Well, I'm not going to find her there. But maybe I can find a mine if I drive around. Right into the water. Okay, I can't go off the paths that don't let me. Is there an old mine road? Wax Road. Wheeler Mill Road. Priceville Road. Bacon Creek. French Knob. Hammonds Road. There's a factory. The route I'm trying to go to is to the right over here. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partly obscured by trees, reads, Artificial Limb Factory. Well, make that right. Ba-doop-ba-doop. An on-ramp. Act 1, Scene 3. Which this, if I can pause it, Elkhorn Valley may be a good stopping point. If it lets me. Boom. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. We've made it over to whatever I'm supposed to be headed to here in the next act, apparently onto Kentucky Route Zero. I'm starting to feel like that is almost like a term to mean heading into death, essentially, because things are weird. But either way, I hope that you guys are enjoying this, and if you're interested in seeing more of it, then I will have more of it because I'm recording all this at once, as I usually do. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Kentucky Route Zero. Have a great day. Oh, hey. I see that you guys are done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can see another one over here on the right-hand side. And, of course, we've also got one on the left as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.